Hello, Ali Ali Oxenfree. Hello, anybody home? Anybody here? Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Clara's Revival. I am Coach Latasha, your one and only self-revival and master spirit coach. On my channel, we focus on reviving the spirit post-abuse and sex trauma, just so you know. Also, I am a spirit coach and healer. So tonight we're going to be getting more into the spiritual side of things. We're going to be talking about some of the energies that I've been feeling, okay? When I tell y'all I've had the longest week ever, okay? I just finished working a 12-hour shift. I am exhausted. I'm tired. It's been a long week. However, there's so much goodness and joy that I need to share. Spirit will not leave me alone. And I'm here to share these messages with you all. And I'm also here to have a conversation for my spiritual people, for my people who have the gift of discernment, who have the skill and gift of intuition. I'm talking to you. These messages are going to be resonating for you. I also do feel like there's going to be a little bit of trauma and drama in the mix. There's going to be some drama in the mix, okay? So I'm just going to let spirit lead. I'm going to wait a few moments. I'm going to see who's popping in and give people a few moments. I've sent out the notifications, okay? And we are going to be talking about how to manifest during this special 8/8 portal energy, okay? Now, I may be different than a lot of spiritualists than you used to. I know a lot of people have their own sauce, their own flavor. You will not hear me break down the planetary movements and this and that. That's a little bit too much carrying on for me. For me, I am a person who reads energetic energies. I feel like I receive messages more directly in a different way. So even though when I research, you know, the alignments, it's like I'm always on point. I always feel the vibrations. So, you know, just vibe with me. I might be something different than you used to. So vibe with me. Hey, what's up, Carmen? How you doing? I hope that you are healthy, happy, and in good spirits. And thank you for joining me tonight. Please feel free to join the conversation. If you have any questions, join. Okay. I want this to be interactive. All right. So I'm gonna give it a few more moments and then I'm gonna get into it. Let me see if I got my little water. How's everyone being? Let's, if we could just together take a moment to shift the energy, just to sort of shake off the day, to shake off the drama, to shake off whatever it is that you have going on, and to receive what's going on here and now, to receive what's going on with you, to receive whatever messages resonate for you, okay? You're hanging in there? Good, you a strong one. I know you are. I know you are. I know you persevering. Thank you for the roses. I'm gonna be honest, Carmen. Some of this stuff I don't even really. I'm still learning tickety talk. So you know. I'm still learning all these perks and stuff. And as a newer creator, this is going to be sort of challenging. But I'm gonna get there. If any of y'all are familiar with what some of this stuff means, help me to get acclimated to the TikTok live, okay? All right, so I think we have enough people in the building to get started. 8:49 on the clock. I'm feeling excited. Okay, back to what I was saying. We got more people in the building. Let's take some deep breaths together. I like to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 4 seconds. I got to get into it, y'all. Join me, y'all. All right. I feel good and refreshed. So let's get started. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Alicia Garner. Welcome. Welcome, Franklin Bio. I see you. All right, let's get started. I don't want to delay any further. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what I've been feeling as far as this 8/8 energy. What I'm feeling with this 8-8 energy, I'm feeling a lot of grief. I'm feeling like this duality. It's both things. I feel like a couple of people feel like they are stuck in purgatory, okay? Me included. I have been feeling like I am stuck in purgatory. However, okay, as of lately, as of the past, I say, honestly, for me, this started in about June. But, you know, as time is continuous, things change. That current, that energy comes in and out, and it sort of changes a bit. But as of now, as of the past week, I have been feeling very anxious, almost with like excitement, like I can't keep still. Like my brain won't stop working. If you are feeling this, join in, let me know, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If any of you are feeling this, if any of you are resonating with this, give me a thumbs up, okay? So I'm feeling a lot of anxious energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of yearning for something new, a lot of clues. If you are tapped in, a lot of clues that things are going to be shifting. And that's what I'm talking about. This is the energy that I'm talking about, okay? I'm not asking you to totally forget about everything bad that's going on with you, because life is life and for everybody. I'm not asking you to forget that. What I'm asking you to do is to shift the perspective on your trauma and realign. Align yourself more with this current so that you can get more into the flow of receiving, of seeing the other side of what's going on with this 8-8 energy. With this 8, to me, the 8 represents, first of all, God's infinite love and power for you. God is about to be showing up in so many ways. He's going to be showing you who's who. He's going to be giving you so many blessings, big and small. If you have the mindset to be able to count, not just financial blessings, but any type of blessing. I'm talking about somebody paying for your lunch. I'm talking about you finding $1, $5 on the ground. I'm talking about you laying next to somebody who's your age and they dying and you see that it could have been you, but it's not. I'm talking about stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's align with God's infinite love, energy, and power. He wants to let you know that he is here. Also, with this double 8-8 energy, I am feeling a boomerang effect. I am feeling karma, honey. Specifically, someone has a narcissist around them, an abuser around them, a stalker around them, a manipulator. They might not physically be there right now. I feel like this person has been away for maybe 1 to 3 years. They're going to come back all of a sudden because enough time has passed for you to think that everything's different, everything's better. It's the same shit. They want to come back and leech and drain. I felt that. Where are my messages? I had some messages written down, some channel messages that were coming. It was coming so fast. I wanted to make sure that I touched everything that was coming to me. Okay, that right there just came through. All right. That's what I'm feeling for this 8-8 energy. God's infinite power. Harvest for you. Okay. As you feel like you are stuck in this purgatory, you are observing the best and the worst. You are going through the best and the worst, and you are going to be observing the best and the worst. Even if you haven't observed the best yet, the best is coming. Okay. If you've endured the worst, the best is coming. I want you to know and hold to believe that, y'all. I'm going to take a moment to tap in and see who's in. I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. My name is Latasha, okay? I am a self-revival and master spirit coach. My specialty is coaching survivors of sex trauma and abuse. Tonight, I am getting into the spiritual side of things. I have on my spiritual healer hat tonight, and I'm tapping into this magical energy of 8-8. And please, y'all, have a conversation. Don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy, because I really feel like if you are attracted to this page, if you are here, there is something here for you to learn, for you to receive, for you to gather, and you are like-minded. I want you to have a conversation. You all share the same gifts, powers, and intuition that I do. And even if you don't, even if you feel like you don't, you still do, and your gifts are going to be polishing, especially during this 8-8 portal. Okay? God wants you to be intentional. Intent. Okay? If you want to manifest, If you want to flow with the current of the energy that's flowing, especially if you're feeling a shift and wanting to move, especially if God has been nudging you in certain ways, especially if you've been hearing those quiet voices, you're getting those synchronicities. God wants you to tap in and be intentional. This is not the time to be haphazard. Be very intentional and think about what it is that you want for yourself, because part of this discontent, part of this anxiousness in you is something having to do with you being unsatisfied. I don't know what it is. It could be work. It could be relationship. It could be family. It could be all the shit. The way that life is going, it could be all of it. Okay. I'm going to be real tonight. Filter off. It's nighttime. Okay. Are we adults in the building? Okay. Are we adults? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hold on. Let me take a moment to make sure I can read my comments, because I don't want to miss nothing, honey. I'm like a grandma. I'm like a dinosaur when it comes to social media. I'm going to get there, though. Let me just pull up my other device here. Bear with me, y'all. Let me know where you're from. I'm so happy that each and every one of you made the time to be here tonight to invest in yourself, because I really do feel like some healing is going to take place tonight. Let me see. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm tapped in. Let's tap back in. All right. So let's get back to this being intentional. Okay? Because not only do you have, this is what this 8-8 energy, this 8-8 portal is all about. Hear me now. Not only do you have the energy of all your past efforts, okay? Some of you are some of the most loving, compassionate, endlessly giving individuals who receive shit. That's about to change. So this boomerang is about receiving, karma being handed out, and with that infinite love and power, with that webbing power, it's about setting the tone, the intention, and the energy for what's to come. Everything, every decision, every contract, every marriage, every large purchase of a car, every decision for a doctor, every decision that you make that has to do with your health, your finances, your family, your children. Every decision that you make within this time period, within this time frame, within this shift that you feel about yourself is setting up the next 10 to 20 years of your life. Y'all hear me? Let me know if you feel me. Please, I need to feel y'all energy, okay? Okay, as a spiritual healer, as a master coach, as an introvert, as a dinosaur online, feed me, y'all. I need the energy. I need to feel y'all. Let me know. So that way I can adjust. We can move with the energy. I want to feed y'all tonight. Who we got? Who is in the building? You hear me? Thank you, Carmen, baby. Thank you. TZ, what's up? E-Money, what's up? Is this, I don't know. I'll butcher your name. Akia, AKIAAA. I acknowledge you. I see you. Thank you for being here. Y'all give me a like. Show me some love. Please help me get through this algorithm. I need it. Whew. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get back into this message. Intentions. Rewards for your growth. As you're doing everything that I mentioned before, beautiful, sweet souls, I need you to incorporate your imagination, your creativity, and visualize whatever it is that you want, the type of life that you want for yourself. Is it freedom from a situation or a person? Is it wanting to have a little more money in your pocket? Are you scared about taking a business venture on? Are you scared about moving another direction? Excuse me. This is talking about visualizing it, okay? Seeing it in the mind. Think about it. Brainstorm. Some of us in here are so busy that we really haven't even had the time or made the intentional time to think about ourselves and what it is that we want. You're so busy. Work, children, doing for others. Cut that shit out. Cut out the dummy missions. Get straight to what you need to get to and think about what it is that you want. What's important to you? Do you want to go back to school? This world is looking crazy. How are we setting stability for ourselves? How are we going to take care of our children and the people after us? Visualize. See yourself. Look, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to share with you a story right quick, a little short one, about me visualizing before I came on the live, okay? There has been a goal in my heart that I have had for many years now. And for me, this goal is something that when I feel like I reach it, it's going to be something that's really going to make me feel proud of myself and accomplished, and just that next level of me knowing that, you know what, you've put in enough work. Yes, this is valid. Okay. I am visualizing that moment. And do you know what happens a lot of times when you visualize that moment in your mind, honey? When the future comes, when that moment comes, you see it exactly how you visualize it in your mind. Are there any spiritual people in the building who can tap in and who can confirm that? Have any of you gone through that? What's up, George? I'm so happy to see y'all. Make sure when you come in, if you're a resident, if you feel, give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Give me something. All right. Thank you. Let's get back into this message. Oh, y'all, please excuse me, okay? I'm feeling hot. My throat chakra's feeling blocked. Okay, some of you need to be more vocal, first of all. Some of you might be going through wheezing, coughing, new allergies. Some of you may be having tightness, wheezing in the chest where you normally don't. Some of you might be smoking a little bit more than usual, okay? Take notice of your lungs, your body, your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is blocked. You're not living and resonating in your 100% true, authentic self. Your throat chakra is blocked. Lord have mercy. Woo. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, there's a lot of energy I'm feeling coming in at once, and I just need to calm and ground myself so that I can filter this in the best way possible. Welcome, everybody. Please, I said we're having a conversation tonight. Let me feel your energy. If you are feeling this, if you resonate, if you're feeling the shift, if you're in a lot of pain and you just feel stuck. Some of us are there, okay? Some of us are seeing this before everything that I'm talking about is going to happen. Right before. So if it hasn't happened yet, it will. And I need you to help assist yourself and help you be in there. Once again, to take advantage of this. Move in alignment. Move towards what you need to move towards. Be intentional and get back to visualizing whatever it is that you want to visualize, that you want to see for yourself, that you want to add into your life. Because what that does, first of all, that's an intuitive building exercise. If any of you know me, if you don't, what you will learn about me as a spiritualist, okay, is that I'm not one who's going to be teaching you what to do, telling you what to do. I'm going to help you build your intuition with intuition building exercises. So visualization is one intuition building exercise that's going to help you be able to see possibilities. When you visualize it, you know that it's possible. You see it for yourself. Notice how you feel. Does it make you feel good? Does it get you excited? All of that is positive, good energy that you're putting out there for the universe, for God to respond and say, hey, what you want to do with this? All right. Welcome, everybody. I see people coming in. Ooh. How's everyone doing for a Saturday? This Lord, I'm gonna butcher your name. Davian, no, welcome. I see you. Otis, welcome. I see you. All right. Reset. I am feeling like a good number of us are dealing with a poverty mindset. I don't care if you do have money. Some of you are dealing with a poverty mindset, a lack mentality, okay? What I mean by this lack mentality is always expecting the shoe to drop, always expecting the worst. And I get it because you have been handed some of the worst, okay? But when you start to anticipate it, when you start to sort of feel anxious about it, when you expect it, that's what you're going to get. And sometimes life is just going to give it to you. But my point is to shift your perspective. Shift your perspective and start practicing gratitude, seeing what's around you. I mean, the smallest, if it's one grapple of hope, one morsel, one mustard seed of faith that you can grab onto, I need you to grasp on to it. Because this lack mentality manifests in other ways in your life, okay? Some of you need to clean your closet. Get rid of them holy ass socks and drawers. Get rid of the holy gowns, the holy jeans, the too small things that you can't fit in, can't wear, too old and destroyed. Get rid of it. That is a lack mentality. That's holding on to something that serves no value, but it serves a sentimental value. You don't want to let it go. You want to hold on to it. It means something to you. You spent money on it. It was your favorite thing at one point. An inability to let go. Something simple turning into a psychological connection. Do you see it? Hey, baby face. Do you see it? Holy socks. Socks that's supposed to be white, but they look black. Throw it away. Invest in yourself. Spirit is asking you to turn on that light within yourself again because it's been dim for a long time. You hurt, you got a lot on your plate. Whatever may be going on for you that has dimmed your light, stress, situation, somebody's moving. Take inventory, clean up space, clean your home, because you will find that when you clean your home, when you clean your space, you start to declutter and organize your mind. And also, the more things you start to declutter, you just feel better. You can relax. You can sleep better because it gives you a sense of accomplishment. You did something positive and it gave you a positive outcome. All right. Now, this might sound crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, okay? This is for people who are all the way tapped in, and I believe that you are. If you're tuned in, if you stuck in long enough, you're tapped in. How many of you, whether you have done it for years, whether you're used to it, whether it is something new, are any of you seeing colors, flashing colors when you're sleeping? As you're going to sleep, as you're waking up? Flashes of certain bright, I'm talking about vivid, very noticeable colors. Is anybody experiencing this? Does anybody go through this? Me in particular, I've been seeing the color green. And for me, the color green not only represents someone, this is someone in particular who has a blocked throat chakra, but you also, I don't want to say your heart is blocked. Your heart is being worked on. Your heart has been hardened, but it's being worked on. If you're seeing flashes of green, if you're seeing different flashes of colors, just know that God is working on you. Especially green. I just really feel like someone is experiencing like an awakening, a shift, an unhardening, a softening, an almost impossible softening. But a softening, nothing's impossible, but hear me. This is a stubborn person. This is a person set in their ways. A softening of the heart, to where you can be able to receive and see the gifts, the abundance that God is ready to pour into you. You have to put in the effort. You have to be intentional. And you have to be pure. This is a time to purify the spirit if you want to manifest. If you want to get what's yours. If you want to put dibs in on that energy, what I was telling you about for the next 10 to 20 years, all the decisions and choices that you're making are going to affect you, your children, next generations for the next 10 to 20 years, and maybe beyond. To be able to tap into that, it's very important that you purify your spirit. And this isn't a need to be perfect. This is a need to answer the door to all the calls, all the questions, all the nudges. This is about being real and honest with yourself. This is about putting down the facade. This is about exploring. If you're shifting, if you're at a new point in life, if you're curious, if some of the things that you once thought you believe you don't, follow that. Educate yourself. Follow that. This is all about you. All of these things are purification. It's not about walking a fine line. It's about walking in alignment. You can be walking in alignment while still sinning. Now, that ain't going to last for so long. I'm not a Christian. I am not a religious person, but I say that so that you can understand you can be doing bad things and still be in alignment. It's called growth and healing. It's called steps. Okay? Some of you may be going back to old habits. It doesn't mean that you're not healing. It might be a trigger for you to recognize your triggers, your stress, and your crutch. Is anybody feeling me? Who in there? Vivi, hey. Glenna, babe, hey. Let's see. Did I get down all the messages that I want to? And as this purify, I feel specifically the need for anyone who likes this type of thing, burn some white candles. And if you really are serious about this, whenever you're doing whatever it is that you do to get in tune, if you're going to try some of the things that I mentioned, burn your white candle while you're doing it. Say a prayer. As you're ripping up them old ass, holy ass, too small, too big ass drawers, holy socks, too tight jeans, as you're throwing all that away, give yourself an affirmation. Release. Release as you're doing these things, okay? It just creates like this relationship. It creates this energy that says, okay, I'm one with spirit. I acknowledge spirit right now. All right, y'all. I feel like I'm feeling calmer, which means I believe I've gotten everything off that I need to. What time is it? Okay, okay. 30 minutes. We've been live for 30 minutes now. Okay. Black Hood 24. Thank you for being here. Hello. Who else do I see? Oh Lord, I ain't even gonna try that name, but I see you, honey. Toa, Haycon, Nora, Boa. Welcome. Hey, I see you. If you're coming in, please acknowledge me. Help me to get through this algorithm. Like, share. So show the algorithm that you're here, that you acknowledge me. Help me get through this, okay? All right. Before I close, I feel the need to. I'm going to pull from 2 of my oracle decks. Maybe more, I don't know. All right. I'm going to pull from my Oracle of Angels deck. Y'all shy. I know I might be new. I know how it is when you see somebody that you don't know. You might be just observing. I don't know. Can you give me a like though? All right, let me clear my energy, y'all. Let me see. Let's see what spirit, God, whatever God that you serve wants to say to you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? All right, are there any more? Any more? Take the bottom of the deck, okay? Oh, these are such beautiful cards. All right. 4-4, that double fold, talking about 8. Okay, just seeing that 8. Believe in dreams. Believe in the impossible. Believe in what you hadn't seen before. Believe in what you weren't taught as a child. Believe in all the positive things about yourself. Believe in whatever it is that you want possible being so. Believe in your dreams, whatever that is for you. God wants you to know that. You can have whatever it is that you want to have. It don't mean that we're not going to endure pain, people. And it sucks when you're going through it. But one of the challenges of living life on this earth, of being here, being spiritual beings, living a human experience, part of that is learning how to navigate and spiritually and mentally be okay in the midst of any situation. And there are many situations that are sent here to try to destroy and break us. And even if it happened temporarily for a moment, you lost yourself, you crumble, you're down, you're at the bottom. You can always rebuild. Please believe in your dreams, okay? Fulfillment is possible. Let me look at these cards. I like looking at the cards. A lot of times when I look at the cards, I get more messages, but it's like fulfillment is possible. Believing in your dreams, experiencing fulfillment. Once she opened that door, once she dared to open that door and step on the other side, you see how that little scarf blowing it all day, then he just blew her away like, whoo, hey, that feel good. Fulfillment is possible. Okay? I want you to know to please have patience. Please have faith. None of this may not happen tomorrow, next week, a month, may not be a year. But this is to let you know that you are exactly where you were supposed to be. The energies are shifting. Hold on. It's worth fighting for, okay? Let me see. All right. I'm going to take a few cards from my Moonology deck, or however many Spirit says, before I close. Thank you, God. Thank you, Most High Father. Thank you, Most High Mother and Father. Pulling from the Moonology deck. what do you want us to know? What do you want the collective to know? What can we leave with tonight? Okay. That one flew out with the quickness. What's this about? Okay, this is something that you really need to know. This is something that you've maybe had the inability to do. This is something that maybe keeps you from getting where you need to be because you sort of stay stuck in a moment a little too long. You sulk. Excuse me. You might sulk a little too long. Okay. And things might be hard for you to digest, as I literally had a little bit of that going on. But I feel like this is someone who maybe sort of gets in their own way sometimes. Look at the bigger picture, baby. You can't just always look at what it looks like, what it feels like today. You can't always make the decision for the moment. You got to be able to look at tomorrow, next month, next week, couple of years, your children when you dead and gone. What's going to be on and cracking in? What are you setting and establishing to be set in place? And bottom of the deck. Show the world the real you. You are not who you have been. You are not who you perhaps thought that you were, because you're shifting. You're growing. This 8-8 energy also represents conclusions within reach and cycles. Okay? This indicates almost being over the hill, almost over the climax, and getting to the end of the cycle. That's what this show the world. That's what this show the world the real you is about. Not that traumatized who you used to be, who you were taught, all that triggered part of yourself. Look at the bigger picture and show people who you really are. And I've been feeling a lot of blocked throat chakra energy. Someone needs to be more vocal, more clear, able to ask for what it is that you want. You are worthy of asking for what it is that you want. All right. I feel, let me see. Lord, I got to go to bed, y'all. I got to go to bed. I'm tired, but spirit has been talking, and this 8-8 energy just has me just up. I've been feeling very excited, very anxious at the same time. Mood swings, increased appetite, increased agitation. And then after experiencing that, it's like a overwhelming calm. Anybody going through that? Anybody going through a bit of a hard time stabilizing? Y'all all right? Welcome, Mr. E. Chrissy. Welcome. I see y'all. Show me some love. Jessica, hello. Your photo's beautiful. You're beautiful. Welcome. Carl Sarton. Welcome. All right. I am going to pull an affirmation from my Miracles Now deck. Okay. Because God's going to be working. You might not see it yet. This was on the bottom of the deck as I pulled it. And I just feel the need to see that. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. This is about being intentional. This is about sort of forcing yourself over the hump. This is about putting in place healthier boundaries, being more effective with your time, cutting out the BS that needs to go. This is about choosing, actively choosing. When you choose, there are actions that have to come behind it. Okay? Believe me, people, I know when you are at a point of feeling stuck, traumatized, hurt, broken, it feels impossible to move and you sink. You've been there too long. You have to choose to see peace. You have to fight for your freedom. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. Another one, Spirit. You want to say anything else, Spirit? Thank you so much. Thank you. Anything else, Spirit? This one right here. 2. There's a lot going on with this collective. Lord have mercy. There's a lot going on. Stillness is key to success. And when I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. I feel like this is something that some of y'all ain't used to. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm just saying some of you have been in toxic situations. Maybe had a narcissistic parent. And you weren't taught to value yourself. You were taught to shut up. You were taught to just survive. You were in survival mode a huge part of your life. Pleasing people. If you didn't go along with the program, sometimes it meant you didn't eat. This is about showing up, taking up space for yourself. All of these things that I've been talking about during this entire live, I feel like is confirmation to please take the step. Okay? I'm going to say it once again, if in case you missed it, at the beginning, I feel the need to say it again. With this 8-8 energy, we're having over the hill. We're sort of getting over that climax and we're getting to the end. This is the boomerang effect, meaning karma and harvest. Whatever you've been putting out, you about to get it. This also means God's infinite love and power for you. God is about to show up and show out and show you. And when I say this, do not misconstrue this for financial blessings, although some of that will be in the mix. I'm talking about when you're at your worst day. God sending someone to say something kind to you to uplift your spirit. God giving you confirmation of a choice that you were battling back and forth with. You being able to see it from the other side, the shoe on the other foot. This boomerang effect and putting in your bid for how your future is going to look for the next few years to come. I'm sorry if I drifted off camera, y'all. When spirit be talking, spirit be talking. I felt the need to say that. So please, if you are a spiritual person, if you have those witchy vibes, if you like and need rituals, now is the time to do so. Okay? Now is the time to get rid of those monitoring, lingering spirits that are going to be attaching as you make these changes. If you're serious. If you ain't serious, you're going to get the same shit you're going to keep getting. Sometimes we have to move and be intentional so that we can have that testimony and to help heal others, y'all. So make sure that you're putting in that work. Take your spiritual baths. You need protection. At this time, protection. Burning white candles. Writing down your intentions on bay leaf and burning. Prayer. If you don't have a space to pray, create a visual space for prayer, whether you call it an altar, a prayer table. I don't care if it's your closet. Wherever you can go, that's that safe space for you to spend those few moments with God. Something that you can walk past and see and remind you to thank God, to show that gratitude. This is the time to really tap in and be intentional and feed. This is going to feed you, okay? This is going to replenish. This is going to start to replenish everything that you feel like has been taken from you. This is you fighting for your freedom. This is you setting up for the people to come into your life who love you, who support you, who are going to be there for you, who are like-minded, who are positive, who are there to not just take, but give. To be in alignment with that energy, to receive it, you must be able to see it. Visualize it, like I said, and move towards it, people. Whew, Spirit has said a lot tonight. I'm feeling emotional. All right, y'all. I'm going to end here. This has been a very emotional, exhausting live for me. I thank you, family. I hope that you received. I hope that you learned something, that you were fed. I hope that you know that you are loved. You are worthy. You are seen. You are validated. And if you don't feel that way, soon you will. If you haven't felt that way for yourself, it's time to invest in yourself. I feel like someone needs to invest in yourself. Going back to this lack mentality I was talking about earlier in the live. You always feel like you don't have enough. You might not have any money. Shit, I feel you. I don't care if it's getting a dollar polish from the Dollar Tree and painting your fingernails to make yourself feel pretty. You invest something in yourself. Take yourself to a movie. Do something to feed yourself instead of so busy pouring out to everyone else. Somebody need that. Somebody need to learn how to invest in yourself. And somebody need to please throw away them holy drawers and socks. I'm done, y'all. I'm going to try to go to bed. Thank you for being here. I love you. Please, on the way out, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I feel like I've been with the quiet group, but still, I appreciate you nonetheless. I will see you soon, family, okay? Disregard me as I struggle to end this live. I love you.